What's going on? So today, we got a little dent on the box. I didn't even see that. So today we are going to be reviewing the Jordan 11 Cool Gray 2021 Retro. So let's get right into these bad boys right here. Now, a lot of people are not a fan of the blue sole, but it's supposed to help. They're not yellow as fast, so whatever, deal with it. It don't even really affect it too much. Boom. Now these are actually not an OG. I'm not sure who knows that. I mean, you should, but they have the OG cut. They have the high OG patent leather, which can turn some people off to the idea of a retro because they had a lower cut patent leather. But man, I think these came out pretty good. 23 is a little questionable, a little sloppy. You got the nubuck-ish material. I believe the rope laces are a little bit thinner, maybe, or thicker than the previous, I believe it was 2010 release. So these released in 2000, and they released, that was their first time releasing, and they released in 2010, and now here they're back with the OG look. So that was an interesting choice by Jordan Brand to give them the OG treatment when they're not an OG. But yeah, you can see the 23s. This one's just a little off the rails. This one I would say is just about perfect. It's looking a little fat. Now what I will say about retail 11s is they've, in a weird way, they've looked a lot more fake, if that sounds weird, because back then that was always like a way to tell, oh, this is too fat or whatever, but now that's what the authentics look like. So that was always, it's been a little interesting to watch, but that's because they're trying to give it an OG kind of treatment. Here's the carbon fiber. Patent leather just looks gorgeous. And when these age, they're gonna look good. For people who don't like the blue, they should age. I have some Concords that I might compare, as well as some breads. We can compare 23s just to see what year was, the smoothest. But yeah, I love this clear icy soles. Got the nice rope laces. Got the Jumpman Jordan right here, and then we got the Jumpman on the side. And yeah, I was able to get these early through the sneakers app, and I haven't seen any crazy quality, look at that, issues. I haven't seen people complain, but usually I would not be surprised because they typically make a lot of Jordan 11s around this time, so some are bound to have flaws, but I can appreciate the fact that they try to make everybody be able to get this shoe, which is good. But overall, I was real hyped about this retro. I've been waiting for a while, so this was definitely a no-brainer. Resale's pretty decent on these, but it's gonna go down when they release. There's probably gonna be a fuck ton. Let's get and we got this new gray box that's never been showcased before. Let's get the toes over here. I don't know what that is, but I haven't seen nothing crazy in terms of flaws. This is okay. A little bit of some damn scratches over here, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't know who cut up my shoe, but yeah, I don't see anything crazy. They're gonna get worn anyway, but it's just, oh, also, I just realized this. This I'm not a fan of. This would be my only complaint, and it's a big letdown. So for those of you who don't know, when you collect an 11, it feels like, back in like 2012, it felt more of a damn near collector's item. It felt cooler. The boxes were nicer. The carbon fiber was paper, shit like that. But that's because they were retros. These are trying to mock the OGs, which didn't have all that. But getting an 11 felt really nice. It was like a damn package. But now we have these shoe inserts, which is kind of bullshit, because if you're gonna charge $225 for this retro and you want to raise your prices, but you're gonna cut costs by giving us this cardboard piece of shit when we ordered a nice Jordan 11, that's a little frustrating to me. And I'll show other shoe trees right now, as well as some 23s. So here we got the breads or playoffs. We got the Concords with the 45 from 2018. And we're just gonna look at the 23s. You see this one is obviously one of the better ones that I was saying earlier. However, my 23 on my breads was a little crooked, and my 45 is fine. But as you can see, these have been worn a few times, and they're already starting to get to that clear yellowish phase. So you can picture that with this cool gray, and it'll definitely look a lot better in some people's eyes. It's getting almost a little grayish. But yeah, so this is what I was talking about for the shoe inserts. These came with the breads. It's cool, it's plasticky. Can't really tell, it's got some glitter on it. It's just a little cool piece. And you know, it's good for the shoes or whatever. Here's the one for the Concords. And then here's this laughable excuse of a shoe tree. So that's my only issue with this. Other than that, this is a great retro. And that's my video, man. If I forgot anything, let me know. Comment or something. And yeah.